dear leaders of countries A through Z, if one of you will let one person listen to me, I can show you how. There's a predicate acts with facts method that effectively maintains roles with all sides of cases, the interbranch names, the lawyers, their sources, their family members, people that live next to everyone, the news at the same time. They have roles with suits and ties and counters and exceptions. For example, the syntax, with shared natures of logic and convictions that can't defend themselves and simultaneously discern what really our founders communicated, and not leaving out what they declassified after, and not leaving out how and why they couldn't declassify while they were alive, because there was a breaching method there. We have their words used to sense collusion with the breaching methods, collusion/S, with the breaching method/S, with the breaching methods, method of blaming other things, others, ourselves, and keeping roles with that, where and how nature is increasingly demonstrating to us a breaching method is one of the things true always. That things like witch trials are about, like slavery, for example. That was before America's founders were born. It was entrenched sickly distinctly north and south. That makes it more complicated simultaneously, makes it more easy to discern. Needs to discern the breaching method itself. Even to syntactically name it a hyper-archetypal criminal enterprise. Together, and we have means, real evolutions, fruits and gifts, nature system, we should feel like positive. Otherwise, we should sense. See, what everyone has employed for work, nature itself can show us. In other words, there's natures of competition. The homes were designed for the torture, extortions, in fact, chiefly nature slavery, therefore physical, of our founders, let alone ourselves. Every individual voice. And this breaching method knew that once you have all locations, areas, and states, everywhere the species body has a body, blaming other things, others, ourselves, for negative value nature progressions, acts, and natures that it caused and maintains. Then they have that defend that, and they had it defended into roles. This employed A through Z to be used as systems tactical ulterior. From the one that's showing us we are a species body of individual bodies with group differences being generated by that identity, which has us also shown simultaneously / hyper simultaneously. There are other species bodies. And they have quality aspects in nature, distinct, but also non-distinct, and simultaneously, but also further hyper simultaneously. Like we didn't invent why all the different species have two eyes, etc. And how nature uses exception nature, tactical ulterior, then everyone faking them, as the breaching method showed you guys to do, how to pretend you could speak for practical reason, for example.